It's your boy Snake Eye, Bomb First TV checking in. Salute to the military, bro, for holding your boy down. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And whatever you do in your life, whatever you do this weekend, don't play with that like button when you come to Bomb First TV, man. Hey, Snake Eyes in here, your favorite blogger blogging. We got a sad story to talk about. Even Oprah said it's unfortunate. Let's get right into it. Oprah says she'll think twice about giving money to the homeless after Baltimore stabbing. This story struck my heart. Oprah Winfrey, who was among the richest women in the world, said she would think twice about giving money to the homeless after a 54-year-old Maryland woman was fatally stabbed in East Baltimore. This story struck my heart. I've done this 1,000 times, but will think twice before ever doing it again. To JS family, I hope her death gets people woke to change. Jacquelyn Smith is JS, an electrical engineer from Aberdeen, Maryland, was riding in a car with her husband Keith and with their stepdaughter after midnight on Saturday when she attempted to give money to a homeless woman with a baby. The homeless woman, who was allegedly panhandling in the freezing rain, held up a sign, y'all. Listen to this. Please help me feed my baby. We all seen people holding up signs like this. When Smith rolled down the front passenger window to give the woman money, a man approached the car and stabbed her in the chest for trying to help, y'all. She was pronounced dead at the hospital. Snatched her necklace, and before I knew it, the girl snatched the little pocketbook from the seat and they ran. Keith, her husband, told the news. I jumped out the car to run, but I heard my wife screaming, so I came back to the car. As the suspect fled, Keith said the woman paused long enough to tell him something. This girl actually said, "God bless you," he said. Baltimore detectives and dozens of police recruits canvassed the Johnson Square neighborhood in East Baltimore, searching for clues on Monday afternoon. Always be aware of your surroundings, Baltimore Officer Jeremy Severett said. It doesn't matter if it's in the middle of the day or the middle of the night. If you're driving, if you're walking, if you see something or someone that's suspicious, call 911. Y'all, this story is making national headline. Like I said, even Oprah said the story struck her time, and she done it 1,000 times. I know I give money to people when I see them homeless every now and then. And I know you probably have too, Bomb First Military. What do you think is going on? What could she have done different? Trying to be a good Samaritan, and you see people, especially around the holiday time, that are in need of help. You try to be nice, but this world is so wicked, it's so evil, it's so cruel that you can't even do that no more, man. I got the videos coming up, Bomb First Military. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. You rocking with Snake Eyes, your favorite blogger blogging. This is Bomb First TV, the latest channel on YouTube. Hey, make sure y'all have a safe weekend and be careful out there. Bless everybody on Bomb First Military, Bomb First TV. Yes, sir.
Heart of gold. Friends are grieving the loss of a Harford County woman stabbed to death in East Baltimore yesterday morning after helping a panhandler. WJZ's live at City Police Headquarters. Devin Bartolotta has more information from police about this tragic death. Devin.
Good evening. I spoke with Jacquelyn Smith's family earlier this her friends rather, earlier this evening. They say she lived up in Aberdeen and was likely only in the city to drop off some family members, and they are in total disbelief that the man who stabbed her got away. A smiling photo of Jacquelyn Smith is now plastered all over the East Baltimore block where police are searching for her killer.
It's a tragedy. It's sad.
Baltimore City Police say the 52-year-old was in the car with her husband and his daughter just after midnight Saturday when she rolled down her window to hand money to a woman holding a sign asking for help to feed her baby. A good deed suddenly repaid with violence.
That's when an unknown man approached the vehicle, stabbed the woman, and then left the location. The vehicle then took the woman to an area hospital. That's where police were called, and unfortunately, despite all the medical efforts, she died from her injuries.
The whole incident played out just a short distance away from Latrobe Homes, and neighbors on this block don't want to talk about what happened.
Oh, no roots in the city, no ties to the city, none of that now.
Two of Jacquelyn's friends who wanted to remain anonymous describe her as a loving, caring person, but they're skeptical about the story told to police.
It just don't sound right to me. It just don't sound right. It really doesn't, you know, but if it did, I can can see her doing that, going to her purse and giving someone some money, because she's the type of person that would do that for anybody.
Mayor Pugh, reacting to the murder while at an event, says it sends a message to not roll down the window for panhandlers.
We don't want people destroying other people's lives. This is unconscionable. And as I will continue to say, one life lost in this city is one life too many.
Now, the man Baltimore City Police are looking for is in his 30s possibly and has a goatee. Anyone with any bit of information is urged to contact police. Live at police headquarters, I'm Devin Bartolotta for WJZ.
It is heartbreaking. WJZ is live. Devin Bartolotta has details on the case that is continuing to shock and sadden the public nationwide. Devin?
That's right, Mary. From outrage to disappointment, the news of Jacquelyn Smith's death has made waves across the country. And here in Baltimore, police are still looking for who killed her. A small church in Harford County is preparing to remember one of its devout members murdered over the weekend. Services for Jacquelyn Smith, electrical engineer, mother, and Good Samaritan will be held at Helping Hands Ministry, where her husband Keith is a minister.
So for the cowards that took my wife's life, I hope it was worth it, because you're going to answer to that one day. You're going to answer to it.
Police say Smith was stabbed in the chest by an unknown man just after midnight Saturday morning, after she rolled down her window to give money to a woman who appeared to be carrying a baby. Keith cherishes this photo of their last night together at an American Legion party.
We danced a little bit, man. It was just a beautiful night.
Outrage over Smith's brazen and brutal murder has gathered national attention. Oprah tweeting, "I hope her death gets people woke to change." Along with outrage nationwide comes some questions about the story. Police insisting they're following all leads.
We can get the information we have. This is the information that we have, and until we can disprove that, then that's what we're going to go with. But we're going to leave no stone unturned with respect to this case.
Police are looking for a black woman in her 20s with a medium build and about 5 feet tall, last seen wearing a long brown coat and possibly carrying a baby. The other suspect is a black man in his 30s, about 5 feet 10 inches tall, with an average build and a goatee, last seen in a black hoodie. Police asking residents citywide to be aware and on the lookout. Now, a public service for Jacquelyn will be held Friday at 6 o'clock at Helping Hands Ministries in Churchville. She will be laid to rest in a private ceremony in her home state of Rhode Island. Reporting live at Baltimore City Police Headquarters, I'm Devin Bartolotta for WJZ.